that Will Smith is sexually unbiased, and that they do this various things and the other, their both purchases horseship return and go on the web. And read where Tupac said he was asked by Quincy Jones to him in the ass. Well, it's not unexpected information that Hollywood is answerable for some of the entertainment biz's most freakish embarrassments. It turns out the story is undeniably more convoluted. When you thought you'd heard everything here, comes more we've acquired some elite data in regards to the dark guardian of soul music himself. Quincy Jones has a large number of abilities. Candid Sinatra, Aretha Franklin, and Michael Jackson, the Lord of Pop, are only a couple of the specialists he has delivered for. However, that is not all. He's known for his supposed sexual tendencies, have been the subject of hypothesis for a long. Well, let me let you know something that implies Quincy's gay. Quincy. Maybe on there have been late disclosures that cause it to seem like Quincy Jones is the furthest thing from straight. Even Will Smith and Tupac have said he made them gay. How you might well ponder word on this road is that Quincy was genuinely very much voyaged, assuming you get our meaning, so lash on. And plan to have your suspicions provoked. We are prepared to uncover all that about Quincy Jones' supposed wrongdoing. It will be a wild excursion from now into the foreseeable future. Come on, man, what kind of you will be you going to let these little nerd-ass white young men I feel on you like that respected? Get to that one time Tupac gave a meeting and delivered a stunner about Quincy Jones' unscrupulous inspirations. Tupac uncovered Quincy's unseemly advances, uncovering that Quincy had found out if he was keen on any in the background exercises. This is stunning, right? Anyway, kindly stand by a second more, since it gets truly captivating rapidly. The meeting, which had created a ruckus online, has vanished suddenly. And we should be straightforward. It would take somebody with serious clout to achieve it. We laymen to illuminate you that Tupac is, as of now, not accessible to remark on the veracity of that interview. Thus, it's not excessively surprising to expect that Quincy will try to demonstrate his innocence from the allegations. When tested with the reports, even Napoleon, who was supposed to be a dear companion of Tupac, fervently disproved them. Without the slightest hesitation, he safeguarded Quincy Jones and dismissed the bits of hearsay. Better believe it. I think this is certainly them reports about Quincy Jones and all that insane stuff about pot was certainly bits of gossip. Park was going to wed his girl, yet how about we be on legitimate? Here reality will ultimately spill out regardless of how much exertion is put towards deleting the Tupac interview. The fans will always remember what the rapper needed to say regarding Quincy Jones. A solitary eyewitness commented, "I heard the sound of Tupac expressing that about Quincy with my own ears around quite a while back. Quincy is, or alternately, was the vital holder to the dark music industry. Anybody at the high level had arrived by participating in his gatherings, including Dre. It just so happens Tupac and Quincy Jones had a few major issues previously, and that Tupac wasn't bashful about voicing his disappointment. Tupac gave a detailed account interview in which he made a few stunning cases in regards to a few of his dear companions and colleagues. When I was shot multiple times in prison for wrongdoing I didn't perpetrate, while each and every other individual of color, I mean whoever it is, children, we can't rest assured, yet it's plausible that Quincy was the individual Tupac had as a primary concern when he discussed individuals subjugating others to satisfy their own evil urges. It's not hard to expect that Quincy could enjoy taking benefit of Tupac and Quincy's cozy relationship during Tupac's profession. The two turned out to be close enough that Tupac was contemplating leaving Death Row Records to sign with Quincy's mark before his troublesome destruction. Yes, that is right, the crowd Kishia during a new episode of Fat Joe's Instagram series. Cole let the truth out, saying that Tupac had wanted to make the exchange before his less-than-ideal passing in 1996. As per bits of hearsay, Cole was acquainted with Death Row Records' Tupac and Suge Knight by MC Mallet. Tupac told Cole on Tupac's demise day that he was leaving Death Row for Quincy's name and that she was free to go along with him and, marked me to meet Jada, Quincy Jones' little girl. And, he planned to leave Defro and go to sign with, Quincy. It's not difficult to expect that show happens on the big screen, yet trust me when I say that the genuine activity is in the background. Consider the dark media outlets Guardian. Quincy Jones, a few genuinely distorted stories have been spreading about his sexual exercises, and he has been at the center of attention for quite a while. There is by all accounts a legitimacy to their cases. Recollect when Tupac said Quincy was attempting to place something where the sun doesn't sparkle in that dangerous meeting grate. That interview no one can easily explain why anyway. Tupac's maiden colleague, Will Smith, has made hints about Quincy's problematic conduct, despite the fact that Quincy is no longer with us. After Diddy and Quincy, Will is being known as the new gay watchman of Hollywood. Even YouTube's busybody Trisha Paytas has blamed Will Smith for attacking one of his male artists without their consent. And assuming you feel that is its finish, you'd be off-base. Gay gatherings with extensively more youthful guys have supposedly been held at Jada, and Will's manner, the real truth is out in the open. Now, since Puma Wright has said that she has seen young fellows leaving their homes in a territory of shock, both sexually open, they do odd things in their home, and young fellows have gone out shouting to move away from them in their mentorship. Submissive plants basher. Dim you be mixed up assuming that you accepted that Will Smith was just a commonplace parent while you saw him kissing his child Jaden on the cheek in this photograph. Will has been captured putting kisses all the rage, commonly taking dad-child connections to an unheard of level anyway. There are other people who see this in question in the event that it's a forerunner to much else evil, while others might excuse it as innocuous warmth. This public presentation of reverence from Will made a portion of his fans, uncomfortable individuals, said he was a horrendous father for kissing his young person clumsily and afterward lying about it. Somebody offered a comment on this point. He constrained his child into accomplishing something he obviously was not able to do. And that was something physical and cozy, particularly at his age, that was totally off base. The embarrassment, however, keeps on developing. The couple, Will and Jada, are reputed to toss wild gay gatherings, complete with significantly more youthful guys. And in the event that you ask Panther Wright, who doesn't keep down, things can get bizarre at these social affairs. A few even said they heard the shouts of youthful folks taking off from the Smiths' home, where Will get this multitude of sketchy sexual procedures. It appears he might have gained some things from the incomparable Quincy Jones. The incomparable artist and maker has been around for quite a while and has seen everything. As a general rule, he has uncovered the deepest mysteries of a few renowned associates of his. Quincy Jones frightened the world when he exposed James Baldwin, Richard Pryor, and Marvin Gaye as gay in a meeting with Vulture magazine. Accordingly, he commented he was the most enchanting you at any point met. He'd anything. He'd a post box. James Baldwin, Richard Pryor, Marvin Gaye, one YouTuber, made an appearance after Quincy Jones' disruptive comments, proposing the artist is sexually open. Subsequent to hearing Quincy's cold-hearted remarks, the YouTuber communicated shock and questioned in the event that he was the best one to unveil the other individual's sexual direction. Quincy Jones, assuming you generally come clean, well, let me know this. Are you sexually unbiased, yet stand by folks? It gets far superior. The YouTuber even ventured to such an extreme as to infer their buddy had associations with a Hollywood tip-top, including, as per this individual, Quincy had numerous sexual encounters with his companion until he was 70 years of age, which recommends that he smothered his homosexuality for quite a while, and may have even gone about as a guardian for gay men in the business. Connivance scholar Teacher Griff claims that Quincy Jones, the adoptive parent of many dark craftsmen, has connections to a wide assortment of mystery social orders and cliques. He said that Quincy was associated with prostitution rings in Hollywood. Warner siblings and captured him. He set up sex rings in Hollywood. Moreover, the source expressed that Quincy pressured Tupac into partaking in industry customs and arrangements upon the rapper's appearance on the Hollywood scene. The source even verified reports that Quincy had made sexual suggestions to Tupac kids. Ought not be presented to media outlets due to the numerous outrages that have happened in secret. It's a disgrace that both Tupac and Will Smith needed to manage Quincy Jones, the dark backup parent, and his